The story is about Miranda, the sixth grader, from 1978 to 1979. It's a year of changes for her. She's struggling with finding new friends, and she's sort of coming to grips with this new phase in her life. On top of all that, she begins to receive a series of mysterious notes. And the first one shows up in a library book from school. And it's addressed only to M. And what it says is, "I'm coming to save your friend's life and my own." A lot of the story is about her unraveling of this mystery at the same time that she's grappling with a lot of the sort of regular, everyday things that, every child deals with at some point. I particularly loved that book. Madeleine L'Engle is the only author that I remember meeting, and I still have this sort of flashbulb memory of this bookstore on the east side of Manhattan. I remember going up to the table and she signed my book, and it just seemed sort of like she was a magical person, that she had these worlds within her. A lot of her books were very special to me. I wish I had a typical day of writing. What I tend to do is write in spurts when I'm very motivated. When I'm excited about the story I want to tell, I find myself writing a lot. I will be walking down the street and I'll have a thought and I'll write, for 15 minutes leaning up against the phone booth, and when I get home, I'll type it out, and a lot will get done that day. When I started writing about this character, I started writing about the setting of my own childhood. I sort of unwittingly opened this box of memories about that time in my life where I did live in New York City. I still live in the same neighborhood. I love living there, and I'm raising my own kids there. I do think that the city is different from when I grew up there. My friends and I were pretty independent from a pretty young age, maybe 9. It's another reason why I wanted the book to be set in the 70s. In addition to sort of drawing on my own memory, it allowed me to present a world of kids that had a lot of independence. And I wanted it to be a story about kids. And I wanted it to be really about grappling with that, some of the choices that you make when you're first on the street by yourself and in charge of yourself. I mean, that's a thrilling time, but also a little bit frightening. I loved this place called Pomander Walk, which is sort of this hidden street, and it's just a little row of tiny houses. I thought that was like sort of an incredible secret place, and I actually just recently showed it to my kids. And they liked it a lot. I don't know if they were as impressed as I was.